Hey folks, April Reigne. I want to show you at least the highlights of today's congressional hearing. It's not being covered that much in the news, and it should be because this has been going on. It's been an issue for 5 years. And they are just now, they being Wells Fargo, they're just now getting around to apologizing and kind of, sort of, but I get the feeling not really remedying the situation. So I've taken the highlights of it from today's hearing, which is September 29th. Enjoy.
Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Missouri, Mr. Cleaver, ranking member of our Housing and Insurance Subcommittee.
My question is, how far up the chain have you been able to determine that this scheme, this fraud occurred?
We know that 5,300 people broke our trust, were not honest, and we know that we're going to do a complete review of anybody who would have been part of this, and if they were dishonest and broke our code of ethics and took advantage of our customers, they will be held accountable. And we've returned that money with interest with an apology.
I'm trying to find out how far up the chain have you determined thus far that this scheme went?
Yeah, well, first of all, it was most of our people do it right, and this was just the opposite of what we trained for, just the opposite of what we talked about. So when I say it's a scheme, I mean it's again 1% of our people. I know that's a lot of people given our size of our company, but and we'll do a full review, and we're going to do a review of that.
What I'm trying to find out is how far up the chain.
We're not going to let the chain impede. We're not going to let the chain impede. The board's going to do a review and a company to make sure everybody's held accountable.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, how far up the chain?
So far, of the people that we have found, it is branch managers, their manager in some cases, and a manager of a manager. So that's the work we've done so far.
So the manager of manager would be what, a vice president?
Yeah, I don't know exactly the title, but I think it's called an area president.
Area?
Yeah, I think it was an area president.
Okay. So have any of those folk been fired?
Pardon me?
Have any of them been fired?
Yes.
All the vice presidents?
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know if this person was a vice president. I don't know what the title was, but I know it was banker, then branch manager, manager of the branch managers. I think they're called district, and then an area manager.
So no matter how high it goes, they're going to be fired.
They're going to be held accountable. I can't say what.
Okay.
I don't want to prejudge the.
No, I understand. I understand. So no matter how far it goes up, they're going to be fired.
As far as you go up, they'll be held accountable, whatever that means.